I don't know. If you're gonna spend all your gold to render yourself buyback less, you might as well get a butterfly. Yeah, I was talking about the advantage of having a tier 4 item versus the advantage of having a buyback. There are merits to both sides, but the general argument is that even if you have the gold to buyback, as we see a swap on Draw Ranger pops his BKB. There's a crow being baller. He is gonna force staff himself down the ramp. Tie Hunter going to oh, black hole, a perfect black hole getting 4 people. This is the end game fight that we're looking for. ZSMJ going to right click land here. Nevermore trying to do whatever he can, but that's the game. That is the game. Perfect initiation. Going from they baited out the swap from the Venge, and they got the Warlock. That's it. Oh wow, winning the game. That was the MVP black hole coming from Nigma. It was so fast. If you blinked, you missed. Then you missed team fight there. So that's the game there. So yeah, even if the Nevermore didn't buy anything, and even if he bought back now, it wouldn't matter at this point because his entire team's dead. So no matter if he bought back, you know, his team is dead, so he wouldn't do that much anyways. So LGD is going to get top racks, and LGD is probably going to swing bottom to get the bottom racks as well, or they're going to go straight for the throne. Either case is fine. They have plentiful amount of time to do whatever they want to do. And while this has been an epic finish to a game, Mushi calling GG, so I'm going to just pause the game there. So wow, what a game. 50 minutes, only like, 28 kills, so like it's not... You can't say that this is not an action-intensive game. Those team fights are just epic. Yamate showing that he can farm 390 CS, but you gotta. Well, he didn't die that many times either. Look at his goal count. Only a goal lost. Only 878 goal lost. So he is farming like a champ in that regard as well. Out farming ZSMJ. How often do you see that happen? Like. Do you ever see that happen is the question. So Yamate, my god. But also you gotta keep in mind that he's taking all his farm from his teammate as well. So there's that also as well. So Alchemist only sitting 191 farm. And you gotta keep in mind that a lot of these creeps that they're picking up are from mid lane, and those mid lane creeps aren't worth anything. Like it's worth like 18 gold, 20 gold, 22 gold. So those 4 creeps aren't that much. With ZSMJs, let's see, he is sitting at 250 for creep kills, but he had like a 2,000 gold worth of ancients from that ancient sack as well, and he's giving up a lot of farm to YYF as well. So I think Keith in one of his most recent commentary has talked about imbalances farming, where Nevermore has a very imbalanced farm. Like he has all the farm from his team, Alchemist is lagging behind, whereas Scourge having more of the balanced farm with 2 heroes getting relatively the same CS. And you can see that Enigma going a very lagging Enigma getting 145 CS with Hex and the Gold Staff, so he is stacked as heck as well. So really, I mean, I'm sure I missed a lot of analysis, especially with the Orchid analysis, especially with the Monir analysis, and going for the Reaver on YYF there. But really, this game was just too action intensive for me to focus on any single hero, and I hope I was hyper enough for you guys in this game. I don't know, I didn't drink coffee or soda or anything, but I was freaking hyper. And I'm not too sure whether there's any game analysis that I could give, but it was really great initiation. Sentinel had perfect positioning throughout the whole game. The only reason they were able to hold out till that last team fight was because of this perfect positioning. They had really good initiation. Either Mushi blinked in and picked off a tie before the tie even got his ultimate off, or even if the tie got ultimate off with the black hole to follow up, either the Warlock was there to cancel with his rock, or having the swap to cancel the whatchamacallit. So we would never find out whether the Warlock was making BKB or Agaceptor, but I don't think it would have mattered either case, to be honest. Neither would really extend the advantage that his ulti give by too far. Like BKB will still trap it in a black hole, and the ultimate will already cancel black hole. Getting 2 rock versus 1 wouldn't be, yeah, you get the point. So I have to say, I'm not too sure whether the Blink Dagger on the Alchemist is good. Like, I understand what he's doing. He could brew and blink up for a stun there, and they could use that as an initiator. But I think with the amount of Force Staff on Sentinel, I swore they have 2 Force Staff. Didn't Warlock have one as well? Okay, well, maybe I was smoking 40 minutes ago when I said like, oh, look at the amount of staff, 4 staff on Sentinel. I swore to have 2 4 staff. What the hell? Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, with the 4 staff that Sentinel has, they don't really need the dagger that much. Like, you just ask Mushi, like, yo, bro, force me in, you know, kind of thing. But because that 2,000 gold is a heavy investment there. That's like a hyperstone, you know. You could go for your AC there to even go for the minus armor shred, and that minus armor shred never really got into a full effect. They won a couple big team fight probably due to the minus armor there, but really at the end of the game, the cards were all in the TIE Hunter and in Imwex's hand. If they play their cards right, they could just, you know, disable and win the game. And that last black hole was just sexy. Swap was already used on ZSMJ, and a perfect black hole in 4 people. And I'm not sure if this is Shuriken or not, or this is B-Niz or whatever, but damn, that was a sexy Enigma play. So I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this awesome game. I had fun casting it.